Hello. We're out here computing. Yeah, so technically, like, it's not midnight here. I had a full day, y'all. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow would be phone. I didn't really realize like how full this day was going to be exactly. I don't really even feel like I maybe had like one opportunity where I could have done like a phone stream maybe. Because we got into the activities. I guess I'll say we got into our activities. I mean, I think it's technically fair if wherever I am, it hasn't transitioned to the next day yet, right? Yes? Can I be afforded this after almost 4,000 days?
Yes.
Timid,
All right.
thank you for 116 months. Thank you. Thank you for affording me this. So, yeah, it was a wall-to-wall day. Really? That's amazing, Timid. I mean, obviously, I just went out and found something that I thought had the right kind of vibes for what I wanted the stream to look like, and this was the laptop that caught my eye. Um, coming back tomorrow, but won't quite be fully back. um, basically, we have more stuff going on tomorrow, and then we're gonna fly back. But we were gonna get back so late that we were not going to be able to pick up the dogs. So we actually are staying in another hotel when we get back to Ohio. And then on Wednesday, we will pick up the dogs and actually go home. So, yeah. um, so, uh, I think so, Timid. I had that page open and I closed it like yesterday, I think. I'd have to go try to find it again to. I just don't remember the model number. Oh wow. I didn't realize Silent Hill 2 was coming out. Oh no. I'm worried about that one. Cuz Silent Hill 2 is a long game, isn't it? Kind of long. What's up gamers? I mean, I would treat something like that as a gaming machine, so it's not incorrect. Oh, does it? I'm waiting for it to come back around. I couldn't really read it. Yeah, maybe backwards. Is it backwards? Hmm. Backwards and upside down. I have the answer. Enhance. Enhance. It's carefully positioned. I don't want to screw it up, but I think you're right. It's something hundred. Uh, yes. Wednesday. Wednesday is the first official day of Scrad. It's a just really cute little machine, and it has a PS1 aesthetic in real life. It looks like a it looks like a PS1 model. So today, uh, we had breakfast at 8:30. We had sessions for 3 hours. Then we had lunch, and then we dispersed for activities. And everybody was split up into four different things. There was trap shooting, there was hiking, there was horseback riding, and there was UTV tour. I got put into UTV tour, so that's what I did, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty awesome. I guess UTV stands for Utility Task Vehicle. It's like somewhere between an ATV and a souped up golf cart. That's actually, it's a lot more, it's more like a cart, like a go kart kind of thing. All terrain vehicle. Well, I don't do well with being a passenger, so I immediately secured a driving position. And unfortunately, what I didn't really think about was that I was going to have the lives of three other people in my hands. I was a little uncomfortable with that, but I was more comfortable driving than I would have been riding. Um, so we drove up a mountain and then down a mountain, and it was cool. And it was dusty and dirty. And they had a section where there were some water segments. Those were chill for the most part, but they had one that they filmed, and they really encouraged you to go for the big splash.
I really should have taken a picture because he had a dirt unibrow and also a dirt 80s sweatband across his forehead. It was kind of just amazing how straight it was and how dark. It was so dark.
uh, and I managed to hit the big splash puddle in like the worst way because there were ones that they went through it fast, and so they got a big splash that kind of went out. And then there were other ones that were trying to avoid a big splash, so they just kind of gently went through. I hit it somewhere in between. So what I kind of did was essentially lift all the water up and deposit it onto myself and the passenger beside me. Uh, so, I mean, it was still kind of a big splash, but most of it went in us. Uh, it was so shocking. It was very cold, and I was wearing jeans, completely soaked the jeans. A large amount of water went directly into my shoes. So yeah, um, it was fun. It was fine. It didn't. None of it went in my mouth. No. What? Yeah, you can come tell them if you wish. Do you wish to be on camera or no? Okay. Nakomi wants to share her tales.
I can't fit the song because I have a towel in
Thanks
my
for the
hair.
weed bits.
So I got a massage and then I went to get my nails done and they're really pretty and they're like magnetic purple. But that's not the point. The point is here there is a dog rescue that lets you rent out dogs. So I found out about this at the nail place. So they just, it's a nonprofit no kill shelter and they have a whole bunch of services. And for $2,000, you can rent a room of 3 to 5 puppies, and you can just play with puppies, just like lay in puppies. But for free, you can just go there and be like, hey, yeah, I wanted to go take a walk with a dog because there's like all these trails around here because it's all like nature friendly. And the place that we're at has like I've seen so many dogs, so many dogs. But they're like, yeah, you can just go there and be like, hey, yeah, I want to go shopping with a dog, and they will just give you a dog. So I walked in there, was like, yeah, I'm from out of state. I have no intention of adopting a dog, but I wanted to go get a pup cup with a dog. And they were like, yeah, sure, just sign this paper. So I signed the paper, they gave me a dog. I do not remember her name. She was very sweet. We went to TJ Maxx. I bought some dog toys and some treats, and then we got a pup cup at Starbucks. And then I took her back, and there was a little puppy in the like entry area. So I gave him a toy. He was really sweet. He licked me. It was adorable. And then um, I gave her a toy and then I bought like a 2 pack for like whatever. And then also I was like, hey, yeah, do you mind if I just like look around at the other dogs? And they're like, yeah, no problem. And everything was super nice, by the way. And I kept hearing these little chirps and they had 3 little baby kittens. Little baby kittens. So two were all black, little fuzzy, and they were like, I don't know, probably like 8 weeks, maybe, maybe younger. Could have been like 6. Like they were tiny. Exactly. They were little soot sprites. And then there was another one that was gorgeous, gorgeous gray tabby, and she was probably I want to say like 10 or 12. Like she was still in kitten phase. She hadn't gone to ugly kitten yet. Um, but and then I was like, "Can I hold one of the kittens?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure. Here, go to the meet and greet room. You can just hang out and play with them for a while." And I was like, "Seriously?" And they're like, "Yeah, whatever you want. It's totally fine." So I got to play with the little Soot Sprite. It was not a huge fan of me. Like, it wasn't afraid of me, but it was completely uninterested. It was like, no. It was like, I know what you're here for, and I'm not interested in what you're selling. So it was a little sad, but I still got to cuddle little baby, and it was adorable. And I got to pet its little tummy, and it just like collapsed in my arms. And then it's like, I am going to try and jump away from you, like soon, but I'm gonna like throw you off course first. And I was like, that's not. No, I didn't. I wouldn't have been able to. Um, I would have thought maybe to steal, but like I would have had to steal both of them because I can't break up siblings. I would have had to have a pair of set sprites. Like there's no way I would have been able to take just one. Also, when I was putting the one back, the other one had taken the stankiest dump, and I was like, oh, like there would have been no hiding that, no hiding that at all. Uh, it was a little bit chilly. I could have been. They're hand warmers, just very loud, stinky hand warmers. But it was very adorable and really just it was great. And then I came back to the hotel because my stomach was fucking up again. And I was like, I'm gonna stay here. And then I went in the hot tub and it was 104 degrees. And I was like, that sounds normal. And I was in there for like 15 minutes. And then I was like, I'm too hot. So this whole thing, and I was so excited to try it. And I got 15 minutes. And then I was a pussy and I had to get out. So yeah, yeah, it was a very hot, hot tub. Anyway, I'm done. That was my updates for today. Oh, and I found out that we both like oat milk. It was this trip has been very illuminating for me. Okay, are you ready? I'm sorry. I just had to tell them about the babies.
It's fun photos. And what's funny is
Oh my god, that's a great picture.
the info thing where they try to identify what's in the picture.
What
It
a
recognizes, well, so it degrades as each picture goes by. So at this point, it thinks that's an Italian greyhound. Then it thinks this is a Chiweenie. Then it goes, okay, this is a dog.
I mean,
No breed. It's just like, well, we think it's a dog at least.
safe.
This one it cannot identify.
Valid. Totally valid. I can't identify that either.
Hello. So then, when I got back from the UTV, I had to very rapidly shower and change clothes because we had our next thing happening, which was a party at the boss's house. So, um, and we were being shuttled there, so couldn't miss the shuttle. And and then I was there for 3 hours. Yeah, that was why Utah. Yes. Yeah, and that was cool. I've been, agonizing about all of this for a while because it's like all quite socially terrifying. And it was a lot. I gotta say, it was quite a lot. Also, Wamasi, thank you for the biddies. But also, it's been good. I feel like everyone was insanely friendly and sociable and cool. And it's just that whole thing of like social anxiety, just making it all into like this monstrous thing in my head. And me and the one likeliest coworker, who in terms of like similar interests, uh, did end up hanging out most of the time and kind of getting to know each other better and talking about video games and D&D and so on. So that was cool. And then some other people from my team, uh, we had a really lengthy discussion about cats and dogs. So yeah, and I basically right before I started streaming here, I just came from that. We also did headshots, so we'll see how that goes. and I'm tired as fuck. Tomorrow, tomorrow we have a similar first half of the day. Breakfast 8:30, sessions, and then lunch, and then that's it for the work stuff. And then we're flying out a few hours after that. So somewhere between there, I should hopefully be able to get a stream in because we are not getting back to Ohio until 11:59. And I can already tell by the way I feel right now that I'm going to be absolutely wrecked tomorrow. Probably going to be wrecked Wednesday too. I'm so glad I took Wednesday off as well. I can't imagine. Actually, I would not have been able to work on Wednesday because again, we're getting in after the pet boarding place is closed, so we won't be able to actually get the dogs until the following day anyway. So we're basically just gonna fall out of the plane into the hotel. Huh? Oh yeah. Crash there and then check out the following morning and get the pups. I miss the pups very much. What?
There's a ghost. There's a ghost.
Sir Saro, thank you for 66 months. Nice, that's awesome. Yeah. At any rate, I'm dead right now. Deader than I've been the other nights. Quite wiped out. Oh my gosh. So me and this coworker, we did other things that were unusual for me. We played ping pong for quite an extended period of time. Yeah. Uh, quite tiring. I also neglected to take off my jacket. So, yes. Before getting my headshot. In my peripheral, Rudy, I thought you asked me if it was a coworker anime, and I was like, I guess. And then we did darts as well. We didn't really remember what any of the shit means, so I don't know how to tell you. I was all right. I was hitting the little rings, which is good, right? The rings of little rectangles. No. Yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah. And ate a little bit of food. My boss has a real sweet tooth. Okay. He has a theater room. Yeah. But what I didn't know was coming is that he has on the wall candy stocked. Yes. Like a movie theater. Weirder. I didn't check it. I don't know. But outside, if you come outside of the theater room, there's a little. So there's. How do I explain this? There's a staircase that goes up to the next floor, and then there's a hallway. Between the staircase and the hallway, and this is just outside of the theater room door. There's a door that looks like it would be to like a little closet. And effectively, yes, it is. Open the closet. Inside the closet is a store-like freezer, like with the transparent, the glass lid. It is an ice cream fridge. Stocked. That's not the weird part. I mean, that is a weird part. It's not the weirdest part. The wall has a window for just reaching in and grabbing ice cream. So if you go in the hallway, there's a hole in the wall. There is like a takeout window, yes. It's framed. And you just reach in and open the ice cream freezer and take an ice cream. Yes, he has a cream hole. Clearly, he has money, yes. So, I don't know. I respect it. It's fine. He has some indulgences. Dude, ping pong is tiring. I forgot that it's tiring. And also, we were basically ruining that room for everyone else. There were many near misses. Many people almost got slapped. Many people caught balls. Yeah. Well, our boss has a pretty good sense of humor about stuff, so I think actually he would have found that funny. It didn't even cross my mind. I didn't even inspect the candy. No, I mean like nothing crossed my mind. I was so astonished by it all. I just had a blank brain. Well, I got pulled away to see the ice cream hole almost immediately after I saw the. I don't. I don't remember who it was, but somebody was like, "You have to see this." Horchata? I think I need horchata and Pepto. Is I think where I'm at right now.
Well, there's one.
Thank you. There was grunting, yes. I am not.
Playing it like professional tennis.
The coworker I was playing with was far fitter than I. But to my credit, I seemed to be a little bit more ping pong adept. Weirdly, I don't know why I would be. I haven't played it since
It was pretty good.
the 90s, I guess. Do I? I don't know that I don't know that I do.
It means you're good at 90% of the things that you try firsthand.
Mm,
The first time.
that is nice. I haven't had horchata in so long. Thank you, Bevy. It's all the Wii Sports training, which I also haven't done for like 10 fucking years. I can't remember the last time we played Wii Sports.
I'm good at these sports because you can cheat.
Oh, is it playing through the room? I'm sorry. Wait, whoops. Do you hear music? Are you hearing, is it echoing for you guys? It's not playing out of the speakers. Wait. Dim, were you hearing music or were you not hearing music? I'm so confused now as to what was happening. I don't think anybody was hearing music but you, Dim, and me. And I was thinking that the music I was playing was coming through. Um, Clearly it's not, and I don't know why. Let me check. Because it was matching the title, and I don't have that tab forward. I'm using the application audio capture doodly doo. It should be playing music, but I can't seem to get it to do it. I don't know why it's not. I'm sorry. I guess it's just been silence for you guys. How about now? Funny thing is, I'm probably going to go soon anyway because I am so tired. And yeah, it was all at the boss's house. He lives in a beautiful area. I've seen so many houses today, and they're all adorable and beautiful. Well, we had the shuttle out to the UTV, which was 40. That's a 45-minute drive. No, no, admired from a distance. Admired from a distance. I love the aesthetic of the houses here. I love.
You know what I found out?
Really?
People
Apparently. They don't sound like they were great people there. They sound like they were crap. Right. Yeah. I mean, it is, if we're being honest, very different from Phoenix. There are some commonalities that I agree with. But then, like, I've been trying to kind of pin down what is the aesthetic that seems to really permeate this place. And it's really, it's nature preserve outpost core. It's Firewatch core. Sedona. I guess, yeah. 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 I guess Firewatch had more of like a Pacific Northwest kind of theme. But like the really common color scheme here, it seems, is like this like muted dark red and green. And some orange, yeah. And I just really like it. It's a real foresty vibe everywhere on everything. And it just appeals to me. Unfortunately, we looked at how much stuff costs, and no. Nope. Yeah. But yeah, just in general, it's really beautiful here. It was really nice. I also like the landscape in general too of this area. It's very pretty. Although I've been told that it's only like this, the way that we're seeing it now, for like 2 weeks of the year, and then it all unravels. But yeah, I'm absolutely I'm done. So I think I'm gonna just slink away. I'm sorry. It's been a tiring trip. Good, but tiring. Just a lot in a day for me, you know? Sorry I was so late. I just didn't really have a chance earlier. And tomorrow is going to be who knows what. But it will be earlier than normal, so my apologies. I'm sure many will not have heard that this is the case and will be missing it. So, those of you, if you happen to be hanging around in chat tomorrow evening, can let people know not to wait up. It is always appreciated. Yes, Rip Torque. But yeah, thank you guys. Scream a Day soon. I'm really excited. I can't wait for you guys to see some of the stuff we did and are doing. And we have the beginnings of a list as well. So I think I told you guys about yesterday already. But for anybody who maybe didn't catch that, the tentative list at the moment includes, but may not be limited to, and in no particular order, Still Wakes the Deep, Amnesia the Bunker, Fears to Fathom, Woodbury Getaway, Zoocosis, which looks fucking incredible, Alone in the Dark 2024, which has the guy from Stranger Things, The Exit 8, Scanner Sombre, Mouthwashing, Hollow Body, Input 6, and Crow Country. But yeah, there's some shorties in there, so there's, I think, going to be room for other games as well. I haven't updated it since yesterday, so... no, Flynn. I have not had time to check anything, but I can look right now real quick before I go, since I'm here and we're talking about it. Oh, it's not actually in the thread. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is horrible, terrible news. Oh no. Nothing. A game sucks. That, yeah, Nakomi's been playing the shit out of Zelda, and I'm glad she's enjoying the new Zelda game. I am so disappointed right now. That trailer was so good. It looked so great. Why didn't they just make that? I don't understand. Is this really true? Is this really the case? Zoocosis. I'm so disappointed. That looked like it was going to be like an absolute banger. Like it was going to be the highlight of Scream-A-Day this year. Honestly, I was so looking forward to it. Oh, God. If any of you haven't watched the trailer, I recommend watching the trailer. It looked absolutely terrifying. It looked like a real game. That was pre-rendered. I'm so upset. This ruined my night. Ah. Well, yes, Flynn, this changes things. I mean, I'm not going to play it, basically. I'm just not going to play it. Wow. Yeah, no, I really appreciate. I haven't bought it yet either because it hadn't come out, so I just don't have to spend that money. Wow. The trailer is so good. It looked terrifying. It looked like a really scary game. Like that trailer was so good that I wouldn't show it to Nakomi. I don't think I could show it to you. It was genuinely upsetting. Some of the stuff that was in that trailer, really upsetting. The whole thing was like the concept was like you're a zookeeper kind of, but there's something not correct, really not correct going on. Um, and there's mutations essentially, and they yes, but actually it didn't have that quality of like feeling terribly bad about that because what actually was occurring is like them mutating into a horrible thing. It actually reminded me a lot of the thing. And I'm so disappointed by this because the sort of focus animal that's also like the logo is based off of it or whatever. They chose a giraffe. Right. And I was like, but oh god, I kind of do want to show it to you, but I think you would absolutely hate to see it. I want you to understand. Ah, whatever. The giraffe was so scary. It was so terrifying. You know what's funny is the first thing that came to my mind was Zootopia. That is not what it's called. It's fucking called Zoocosis. Yeah, I assume you saw the thumb for it. Yeah. The There was just so much in that trailer. It was so good. What? Okay, that wasn't what I was thinking of. Someone like whoever made the trailer should make that game that's in the trailer. Yeah. Yeah. Well, what was in the trailer on top of what it looks like, what you're seeing in those screenshots, it was animated so horrifyingly in a great way. I was so excited for it. It gave me goosebumps watching that trailer. I probably sound like I'm coming out of totally left field here, but I was just so amped about it. That's how good the trailer was. I was like, hell yeah, someone's made something like, yes, make this banger. They made a banger of a horror game. This looks fucking terrifying. And I just got really into it, and now I'm just sad. I'm just sad. And it really didn't. There was no indication in it to me whatsoever that it wasn't like that. It wasn't just this is what the gameplay is. A headline. Yeah. Oh well. Thanks for letting me know, I guess. I'll have to watch the trailer one more time and just be sad about it. I will strike it off the list though, thank you. I'll just do that now. What a letdown. What an absolute letdown. Wow. Thanks for helping me dodge that bullet. Zukosis.
Author that posted today just said was on a website called
Just talking about zoos. So, okay, Nakomi found a thread on a zoo forum, apparently called Zoo Chat, where someone was like, Zoocosis? A zoo horror game, question mark? Damn, man. That sucks so hard. Like, I don't even understand why you would do such a thing. Like, that's so stupid. What is the idea? Why make a trailer like that and then release something that is not that? Why even release that? I mean, that's just because to me that seems like an obvious guaranteed situation where people are going to be pissed and refunding what you're selling them, right? I don't know. It's legal because there's no rules anymore, but um I'm just talking from like a just a logical perspective of like you're not even really going to be able to grift money from people that way because on Steam you can just immediately request a refund and you just get it, you know? So all they're doing is just making themselves look like assholes and they won't be able to they will have no user trust if they ever release anything else. You know what I mean? They're just fucking themselves by doing this. It would be better to just keep it in development hell for 10 years or something. That would be better than this. Oh well. I'm all worked up now. Yeah. Well, I mean, they probably will get some money because there's probably people out there that'll buy it and are just lazy enough that they don't bother doing even the refund. Yeah, maybe this is at the end of 10 years of development hell. For all we know, I have no idea. Yeah, but the thing is that most of those games that are genuinely scams, they're low effort in their presentation from the beginning, like that banana game or whatever. You know, this is doesn't have the typical structure. This is more of a bait and switch type situation, which I don't see how you can really benefit from that unless it's like including a I don't know, like a rootkit or something. Maybe that's the deal. Oh well. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me for this brief update stream. I'll be home soon, but y'all have a beautiful night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.